welcome back to session 54 of Texas Rising. We are in chapter 3. Well, technically it's chapter 2 of this quest line. That's chapter 3 of the book. But Act 3, the Stinking Labyrinth of the Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland adventure module. This was originally, I don't know if I told you guys or not, it was originally designed as the introductory quest, so it's meant for like level 1s and 2s and such. Which would explain why you guys are having no issue at all with the combat. But last session, you dealt with getting a new dog. Eugene has a new animal companion named Charlie, ? And you attempted to scavenge a warehouse. Ended up being filled with a ghoul family that you then quickly dealt with and found very little in the way of loot, really. But then continued on your way towards Waco. Before you guys continue on your trip in the Humvee, is there anything that you would like to do as you're leaving this warehouse, or planning, looking at your route, or anything like that?
Eugene, you got all that armor, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'll take the silence as a continue on, GM. As you travel for a few more hours through the winding roads within your Humvee, all of you begin to realize that this area is it's been changed. You've been through here many times before between Carbon and Waco, and going near Ravenwatch, but a lot of your most recent activities over the last several months have been more towards the east of Waco or far to the west. You've not really been around in this. Not really been around in this area on the west side of Waco, this close to Waco. And so you're noticing that since the last time you was here, it has changed a lot. Rast, sitting shotgun, is kind of guiding the driver the best he can around some dangerous areas, saying since he's been here more recently, he begins to tell you that since the raiders have been moving further and further north, so have some super mutants, and so this area has become somewhat infested. It's not a overpopulation yet at this point, or a proper infestation, but it is a growing concern for the people of Waco. As you round a corner, you find that the path is completely blocked. There is a makeshift barricade, taller than most humans could be able to do it, so potentially created by some super mutants. But you're not going to be able to proceed further with the Humvee towards Waco. Raston indicates that the last time he was through here, he had used the sewers to avoid the super mutant camp that was in this area. What would you like to do?
Well, would we fit in the sewers in these big suits?
Since the video games let you go into the sewers in power armor, I'm going to let you do it in this game too.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that just so now, do we go through them or do we go around them? I don't know. What you want to do, Doc?
talking the rest? It was Doc.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the area on the other sides. We'd have to traverse back out, perhaps even at some points until we get to an area where you can turn the vehicle around. You're going to be driving in reverse for quite some time until we find a place to turn around, and then perhaps at least halfway circumvent around Waco to find another way in to go in by vehicle the entire way.
Oh no, I mean like going through them. We can walk through them, or we can walk around them.
I'd rather avoid super mutants if at all possible. I know the sewers stink quite a bit, but super mutants are also kind of more dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, you're the squishy one right now, so I guess if you want to go through the sewers, what do you say, guys?
I need to roll for it. Cool. Have we seen a fairly recent, like last couple of miles, like parking garage or similar place attached to the Humvee?
Yeah, roll a standard perception. Well, survival perception, yeah.
Can I help?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh no.
You cannot help since he did
I cannot
not
help.
succeed
Yeah.
there.
No.
Oh?
You can
The
do
target
your
number of 11.
target number 11. Difficulty was 1. You do not recall seeing any intact parking garages.
Okay.
You saw some, was like, oh yeah, that interior's fine, but the entrance was not passable by a vehicle.
Okay.
And then you saw somewhere the entrance was like, oh yeah, the entrance, but then like 3 feet in, it's all collapsed. So variations of that. But you also believe that right here, I mean, this side seems to be mostly like there's no doorway built into this barricade. It seems to be built simply as this is our back. We don't want anything to sneak up on us kind of thing.
All right.
Can I look for any faults in it? See if there's any way we can blast through it or anything.
You're fairly certain you could blast through it, but you would make all kinds of noise and more than likely bring the entire camp of super mutants down on top of you. Though you don't, I mean, the entire camp could be 2 super mutants or it could be 50 super mutants. You don't have enough intel on that.
Can we find some debris or something to camouflage our Humvee?
Oddly enough, it kind of is already camouflaged in.
Okay.
This is not a brand spanking new Humvee. It is patched together already. Yeah, it's the Brotherhood's been able to like recurve all the metal pieces back into the right position and everything, but it still looks like scrap metal from the outside.
That's fun. Well, I mean, lead the way, I guess. What's his name again? Rat?
Dr. Rast. R-A-S-T.
Oh, well, all right, Dr. Rat. Do I call you Dr. Rast or just Doctor or how would you like me to?
Whatever you're comfortable with is perfectly fine.
All right, Doc. You lead the way, I guess.
Excuse me. Swallowed my juice the wrong way. All right. Dr. Rast gets out of the vehicle and leads you down a small alley not much wider than the width of a person in power armor, fortunately for you. And he gets to a manhole cover that he proceeds to pry open. And it is a oversized manhole cover, large enough for you to get down inside in your power armor. And as you climb down in, Rast turns on his flashlight and shines it down to allow you to see the ladder, the rungs, and everything as you begin to climb down. And when you reach the bottom of the ladder, you're greeted by the foul smells of sewage, mold, and old rot. Sewer. Share record. There you go. There's the sewer. Get you guys placed in here. And now the dogs. And Dr. Rest. It is dark. The only light source is Dr. Rest's flashlight.
Did we fix our headlamps?
I believe they have been fixed, yes. Let's see here.
Well,
Like that.
what do you want to do, Jack? You want to go in all sneaky, or you want to turn on the light?
Already got a light, so we'll just go with it.
Now, I can add lights to each of your tokens for your headlamps if you want to turn them on, or you can rely on Dr. Rest's flashlight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll turn mine on.
Yeah,
Okay.
turn mine on as well.
All right. How about you, Jack?
Might as well.
So before you start trying to make moves there, young man, trying to jump over the sewage there.
Is that toxic?
Very.
Oh, okay. Do I need to make a leaping?
We'll get there. Hang on one second, because you may not have seen it yet, but there are some paths here. The sound of water echoes from the dark tunnel's cavernous walls. A small pathway, wide enough for two people, travels some 30 feet onward. Alongside the path, a dirty water, some 10 feet wide, runs bordered by another walkway on the other side that leads to a set of rickety stairs leading up to a metal catwalk. As you stand before the two different paths forward, the Rast calls down as he begins to descend the ladder from the street above. Well, let's shake a leg, friends. The sewer may be better than super mutants, but all kinds of uglies live down there. And so you have, as mentioned, your path to the left. Easy. Takes you into another alcove area. Path to the right. Stairs, right here is where the catwalk is. The stairs are about right here.
Right.
And you have this in between. If you stepped close enough with it to it with your Geiger counter, slash, it would be very high to the point of your armor would not stop all the radiation. You would definitely take some in if you got into this water, the sewage.
Well, is there any particular way we need to go, Doc? Left or right?
He indicates that he has only ever used the walkway on this side that you're on. It seems to be fairly straightforward. It gets him where he's wanting to go, and he's not really had much trouble going that direction. But he does believe both sides potentially lead to an exit.
Guess I'll peek if there's anything down the
You just see an open walkway with another alcove section back over here. This is kind of designed just to lead into that section. I can accept it over here now instead of. That's awesome. I like the new update. I don't have to go to your individual dropped tokens. I got a queued list of requested movements.
Huh. So you can just get on the list and say, okay, yeah, you can move.
Yeah, and if I like them all, I got a button that says accept all.
Huh, all right, sweet. Well, I mean, we could take the tried and true, the devil kind of thing, or we can go that way. There might be loot. Pointing to the opposite direction, the way he didn't go.
It'd be wise to clear a path for anybody else who wants to use these tunnels.
What shall it be?
Don't really know. Well,
Is the doctor willing to go either way, or?
He is.
I'm half tempted to go the other direction just to see. I'm curious. But, I could be led to, the easy path. Which seems like the hard path.
I think we should go the other way and clear out anything we see.
we could, yeah.
Well, I guess y'all can grab one of the dogs, and doctor, if you don't mind, I'll grab you up and we can hop over to the water here. I don't think anybody wants to take a splash in that. Not even Jack.
Yeah, washing my armor's not gonna be fun after that.
Okay, so it sounds like you're going across.
Sounds like the general consensus is, yeah. Right, so...
Then,
Who's first?
I wanna...
Jack? Just in case, I mean, you'd be the most likely of people to jump first. I mean,
well,
I think you're more qualified.
To reach the catwalk, you must first cross the stream of sewage water, risking exposure to a hazard. We'll need each of you to attempt to jump the 10-foot gap between the walkways with an agility athletics test, and the difficulty is 3. So everybody go ahead and do that, please.
Agility?
Yes, agility athletics.
Not strength?
Nope.
Yep.
And... Shit. Oh,
Jack.
he rerolled.
Still, though, it's a 3, difficulty 3.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a difficulty 3?
Yeah,
Yeah, so...
No, you gotta be telling somebody about something like that.
I did.
He did.
I did not hear a 3. I'm sorry, I didn't hear a 3.
Okay, well, I did say it.
Yeah.
Wait a second now.
Yeah, I heard 3, and Eugene's like, I'm going to watch y'all and see how well y'all fare.
There we go. At
I'm
least
staying put.
2 out of 3 of you heard it.
Oh,
I think you're in too much pain
I
there,
guess I wasn't
Slash.
listening. I wasn't listening.
Yeah. And I would have bought if I should have bought.
Why did not somebody object?
Because figure we've got 3/4 of a ton of metal and electronics strapped to us, so this.
I don't see why it's not
5%
strength though. I
Because
see the athletic.
the it's
Yeah,
about
well-
balancing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yeet myself over there. Care about balance.
Well, if you're yeeting something else over, strength, yes. But sending
yeet
yourself
myself.
over, you can yeet yourself.
Yes, I'm gonna yeet myself.
You're gonna,
Because
you're
all
gonna get
brawn,
Eugene to
no
build yourself
brain.
a little a cannon to shoot yourself out of.
No, all brawn, no brain. I don't care how I land. I just land on the other side. That's what I care about. I don't care about if I'm landing on my feet. I'm not laying on my head.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'll do. Because I see where you're coming from.
Right. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I would use the, because it's an 11 over an 8. So
Anybody that wants to use strength instead of agility, they can. Difficulty will still remain at 3, but the complication range will increase to 16 through 20.
ooh. Either way, I'm boned. So it doesn't matter. I just want to.
Still land in the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no.
Yeah, that success.
Well, I guess so.
2
I still
successes,
need 3
difficulty 3. Yeah.
successes.
Still need
Okay,
3.
there's no way I would have gotten 3 successes either way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your athletics is 1. Oh, I was like,
And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I don't have anything tagged with 2 dice. I'd have to get a 1.
yeah, you can buy dice.
Yeah.
Can I look
It's
for
okay.
a way to?
Go ahead.
Can I look for a way to probably nothing to make a bridge, but something to basically just stick in the middle of this gap?
Yeah,
Or,
nothing
well-
to make a bridge. Everything looks flimsy enough to fall underneath the weight of your power armor by itself. That being said,
They
you
just land on me.
well, how long do you want to stay in that water?
I'll take it. I mean, I'm here. I'll risk it for the biscuit. I mean, there might as well be 1 person instead of 3 people in the
Yeah.
water.
Well, let me finish telling Eugene what he sees. So yeah, nothing to make a bridge, all too weak. But there is a fairly long pipe that you think could be used as a vaulting pipe, but you're not sure because obviously it wouldn't be able to take the weight just standing on it, but you think it might be able to sustain the weight in a vaulting maneuver instead of like just straight taking all the weight. But you're not 100% sure.
I'll risk it.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see. Let's change the complication range. So it's gonna be a little bit risky because you're adding 1 unknown factor with that pipe rather than you're adding an extra unknown factor with the pipe rather than the singular unknown factor of like, can I make it? So the complication range is going to be 19 to 20, so just 20. And your difficulty is still 3.
Okay.
And this one is most definitely, because you're trying to vault, it's definitely going to be the agility athletics.
Okay. Do I have any Nukas left? I'm saving that Nuka cherry for a rainy day, so I will buy an action point.
Okay.
So you said strength, agility, yeah?
Nah, agility
Or no.
athletics.
Oh, it's just sorry, I got this mixed up.
Yeah.
Agility, athletics. Well, this is gonna go swimmingly.
Mm,
Oh, this is cast iron. Here we go.
The pole
No.
bends under the weight of the power armor, and you land just on the edge, like you were centimeters away from landing on the other side. All of you will go ahead and now take 2 radiation damage. For every turn you remain in the water, you will take another 2. So that leaves the question of how will the dogs cross?
oh.
I really quickly just whistle and hold my hand out.
Mhm.
Like, get over here quick. I want to get out of this.
Okay.
Mm,
So you will lift the dog over your head? Is that
Yeah,
your-
pretty much. Like, dog will,
Okay.
will jump, and I'll catch the dog and
and set it on
toss
the
him
other
over.
side? All right.
Yep.
So Eugene, go ahead and take another 2 radiation damage for a total of 4, and then you're out. You're climbing out on the other side. All good.
And depending on what Jack does, I'll help the other one as well.
Okay.
I presume Jack's on his back in the pool of ick.
No, not on your back. You still land on your feet.
Okay, so reach across one side.
Yeah, we can just make a bridge.
Well, have Bane basically like use me as a skipping stone, and then look at the doctor and say, "I'm gonna have too much fun cleaning this crap off, if you please," and hold a hand out to basically do the same.
The doctor just leaps over and lands on the other side. You see that only half his foot gets on the ledge, but then he is able to rotate his arms and bring his balance over, and he gets across safely.
Yeah. So
So Jack, go and take another 2 radiation damage, and for a total of 4. And Slash, you only took the 2, I imagine, because you didn't stay in to help anybody.
Well, like I was saying, we could make a human bridge. The 3 of us, they could hop through over. I mean, if they thought they needed help, I would stay as well.
Well, they did not. It's only 10 foot, and it was you take the damage per turn, so everybody took 1 turn to attempt to get across, and then Jack and Eugene took an additional turn to step, because it's 2 squares, so you've got 5 squares per turn, so they were able to get their own dogs across very easily and get everything out. So they only stayed in for 1 more turn. You got out on your first turn.
Right.
Alright, so yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Now, Slash, did you take radiation damage earlier at some point?
Actually, I think I did take 1. No, I didn't because of the lead belly.
Yeah, so you should just be at 2 right now. Radiation damage. But you got 4 on there.
I had 4, and then I think I turned it back to 2. Did it not?
Well, we'll just say everything's starting fresh. So
Yeah.
go and reset your luck points as well, but
Oh yeah.
don't try to use them.
No, I mean
you're going to want
I
to save
said
them.
I put 4. Yeah, I said I put 4 on there, thinking just like they took 4. So that's what I think.
Yeah, no, you only took 2. They took an extra 2 because they stayed in to assist the animals. Not that you were not willing to. This is not like you weren't willing to. It's like it was already handled easier than building a human bridge.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. Jack Slash is not like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Leave you guys. Have fun with that. And I was like, oh, yep, you got it. All right, I'm getting out. So it's all good. All right, so you get to the other side. You begin to climb the catwalk. Oh, wrong section. The stairs that lead up to the catwalk rattle with every step, especially with the power armor equipped. Above, the catwalk shakes beneath the extra weight, extending deep into the tunnel above the running water. After several minutes, you reach a platform at the end of the tunnel, littered with a few items long since abandoned. Another set of stairs lead down from the platform to a heavy-looking maintenance door. So this map is very like miniaturized of all this. Okay. So you get to the platform area littered with stuff. It's about this here, and then the door, the maintenance door, is about right here. What would you like to do?
Before we go in, does anybody need any right away?
I was going to take a rat away.
Yeah. No.
You gotta hold on to yours, right?
Do you need it? Because I have a supply.
Oh, right away?
Right away, because, yeah. Other people need it.
I've got some, so, I got like 3 doses of right away and 6 of the diluted. So I'm gonna use a diluted. So it'll take the 2 off of me.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I took the 2 off. Sweet. Right.
Anybody got some water?
Oh.
Look down at the armor. I wish.
Somebody's got dirty water.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any water to drink?
Purified water, I've got 7.
Toss me one, please.
Sure.
Thank you. Down the water.
So yeah, I'm trying to find. Which way do I pull it to? No, that didn't work. Pull it into the area. Yep, there it goes.
That radiation's got to come out of your body some way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wonder if you did you take the water from there?
No, I did not. There we go.
Let's see if it took it off. It did take it off. Yeah, it didn't take it off until you took it. Cool.
Okay. And go ahead and down that as well.
So, just out of curiosity, why are you downing the purified water? Is it just a roleplay element, or is there a mechanical reason?
Just a roleplay thing. I think on the Radaway description, it says try to drink water when you take it because it's a diuretic.
All right. Gotcha. Because I'm sitting here looking at mechanics. It heals HP. You
Right.
mix hell. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I am perfectly fine with that. All right. So you're standing here. You're all taking a little bit of radiation. You're all kind of handling that now, drinking your water and taking your Rad-X, or I'm sorry, Rad-Away. And
Probably should have took the Rad-X before we got in the drink.
well, you might want to save the Rad-X for like higher levels.
Yeah.
This was just like a little bit. I know technically your power armor. Well, no, would it?
No.
Yeah, your power armor would have actually. I was pushing that beyond. And actually, Jack, realistically, you shouldn't even have it on your
No, I'm immune.
You're immune, but we let you keep a track of it so you can use it for healing later.
Yeah, so
So, yeah. Though we may at some point want to find another way for you to keep track of it, because it is technically reducing your total HP by 4 when we put it in there that way.
yeah. I couldn't think of another way to do it.
Maybe just on your notes page.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's got quite a few
He's got
wounds, hit points. So
44 hit points and he's got 4 radiation damage right now. So
I mean,
it's just something we
hopefully
gotta
he
look at.
doesn't get hit with 40 points of damage in one pop.
Yeah.
That would be mean. Painful.
Sometimes I can't help it. It's just
Nah.
a mean streak. So there is an option, and in case you didn't catch it, there's stuff littered around the platform of the catwalk before you head down the stairs to the maintenance door.
Right.
If anybody's wanting to take a look at that. If not, you can proceed through the maintenance door.
Probably a good idea.
Right.
Yeah, look through the debris.
Perception
Yeah,
survival. It's a difficulty.
that was one of the. Oops, sorry. Was one of the points I did use. Yeah, there might be more loot. That's why I'm gonna keep doing that.
All right, that is success.
Okay.
Rolling, and there's your loot. 21 fusion cells, 1 Nuka Cherry, 1 tough clothing. What is your, since you're part of the group looking around for things, what's your extra ammunition? Go ahead and roll that.
36.
Additional 3, so that makes it 24 fusion cells. Would you guys like to divvy this up now, or you just have me add it to the character sheet or the party sheet?
I think Eugene could take this first 2, and then I don't know if we really need the tough clothing.
It's something to sell later if you want it.
Well, let's see. It's probably 20 caps. It might get 5 or 10. Yeah. So yeah, definitely the fusion cells and the Nuka-Cola. And then you
On
all the
on the left, it says random sturdy leather armor piece. Did it not populate that on the result, or am I just reading that wrong?
That's a table. That's the table that it rolls on, and a 1. Let me find that table.
I think that's tough
Leather
clothing.
armor piece.
okay.
A 1
So
is
the
nothing.
table is red.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I was certain that's what it was, but I wanted to pull it up just to be sure, so I wasn't lying to you or anything.
The clothing. Okay.
So, Eugene, did you get the fusion cell in Nuka-Cola? The 24 fusion cells?
Can I just pull it from chat here?
Yeah, you should be able to. It will not pull the 24 fusion cells. It'll just pull 1, I think. So you'll need to adjust the number on that, but then there was only 1 Nuka Cherry, so.
Okay. I'll just add my existing fusion cell then.
Yeah. That's probably best. And I'll put the, just so it's there, the tough clothing is going to go into the party sheet for disbursement later. Somebody's picking it up and carrying it. Doesn't really matter at this point. Slash, remind me real quick, how did you move the purified water from you to...
I just dropped it right into the area where the dice go, the dice box, where it prints out all the...
Well, yeah, but but then it shows a line that says Ron/Howard, and then it has an arrow pointing to Eugene.
That happens automatically when I drag the item and move it to my inventory. I don't know why I didn't do it with the Nuka Cherry just now.
Okay. Well, probably because it wasn't coming from another player. It was coming
Yeah.
from GM. All right. Okay. I was thinking, oh, there's some shortcut that I've missed now. Would be very useful. Okay. So everybody got their loot that they want?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And who's going to open the door? If anybody.
Might as well. I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door. That didn't sound all that.
Yeah,
is-
I'm expecting something's going to go boom. So,
Through the maintenance door, you enter a dripping chamber lit by hanging fluorescent lights. The room is covered in ankle-deep brown sludge that seems to be spilling from a connecting tunnel to your left. Sitting beside the tunnel entrance is a large red metal barrel marked with the symbol of yellow flames. On the opposite side. Apologies. I took some narrative liberties and changed the way the map is. So the barrel that it's referring to is over here.
okay.
Instead of next to your entrance. It's on the opposite side. Stuck to the ceiling and walls are countless numbers of eggs the size of a human head. The grotesque eggs throb and pulse with the slow rhythm of a heartbeat. Along the wall, where the eggs are most numerous, is a heap of dismembered human limbs in various stages of decay. And across the way, you see just this organic lump of something.
Alright.
Frag grenade.
I agree wholeheartedly, but I can't let you.
There you go. That's why it was a question. So
Yeah.
I'm not just saying I throw the frag grenade. I'm like, do I think it's safe to throw a frag grenade? How about that? That's my full question.
Yeah. No, you don't think it is. You think you smell something fairly flammable.
Okay. That was my second question. Do we have flame? Do I think that's safe? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my flare gun out and just go last resort.
Mm,
Okay.
fun.
Any observations from you, Jack?
Aside from kill it with fire, except we really shouldn't. Can I identify the lump? Or
Yeah, I won't even make you roll for it. That'll lead us nicely into the next little thing here. Let's rearrange everybody a little bit. So we're going to say at this point now that the door that you came in is over here. Again, the descriptions were not wonderful, so my map is kind of a little bit just like vaguely close. So the maintenance doors here, you've come in, and this is the area that you see. You attempt to identify it, and you, like, upon the attempt and then seeing the eggs and everything, you almost immediately realize that this is a Mirelurk queen. A gargantuan dark shape appears from the connecting tunnels. There is a tunnel behind it there. It skitters into the light on crab-like legs as thick as tree trunks and screeches in fury with an ear-splitting sound that echoes into the distant sewer tunnels. The sludge-covered monster looks like the hard-shelled crab mutants you encountered. That you have not. That you have, your group has encountered some of these previously. But it is the size of an elephant. It stares down at the intruders, you, with black alien eyes for a moment, opening its massive pincers and snapping them shut again with decapitating force. A second later, it charges forward on its clacking legs, its long antennas whipping about wildly.
You said this is a level 1 encounter?
Yes.
She's not in the best condition, apparently.
All right, roll initiative. Let's go.
All right. So you can, as you're in this, you're like, yeah, okay, grenades, maybe not a good idea, but also not completely detrimental to you guys as far as fire and everything else goes. But indeed, it is her turn first. And she will use her minor action to be able to get all the way to you. I think I got her large there. Maybe. There we go. That's more like it. And she's just going to go for the person in the center there with her pincers. Jack.
Hello.
That is
Ow.
a hit on your left arm. You had one defense there. Yep. So that's an action point. And damage. However, you reduced a lot of it and only took 3 to your armor.
Vicious. Ooh, luckily you didn't get a lot of effects.
Yeah. The reduction was more than enough to prevent a crit of 5, so your armor is still intact. Let me double check her abilities. So she's got her initial spawn with her. You see behind her some of the eggs have hatched, and there are baby mirelurks also preparing to rush at you. And the rest of that is already handled. Okay. Dr. Rest, not being the most combative person or anything, he just kind of stays in the back and is using his flashlight to shine on different things. He sees that you all, you got your lights on as well, so you're focused on the queen, but he will still use his flashlight to try and light up some of the baby mirelurks so that you or the dogs can see where they're at and not be surprised by anything. Slash, your turn.
Is this thing like obviously heavily armored?
It is typically, and you do see where like on it, it's got a huge shell on its back, but it doesn't look entirely intact. It obviously it's an injured mirelurk queen as you're looking at it. For anybody that has, well, no, Jack, Jack and Slash. I don't know if you were with us at Eugene, but you guys have encountered a mirelurk queen before.
Yeah.
So this one looks.
That was no fun.
It's the same size and everything, but the shell doesn't look quite right. So you're guessing it could be injured.
I'm just gonna go ahead with my main thought then. Yeah. As a bonus act, sorry. And so, can I take a drink of cola and use an action?
You can use your minor action to drink a cola, yes.
All right. Sorry, Eugene. I've been holding out on you. I consume a Nuka-Cola and get a lot of flack for that. Golly. Okay. Yeah, I get 2 AP. All right, that's what I was looking for.
You can see the look of betrayal through my helmet.
The whole power armor just slouches and looks over at you.
Pulling out the super sledgehammer. I'm gonna take a swing at the old Oh, I need to. I forgot. There we go. Target. There we go. So swing with the sledgehammer. Swing, batter. Oh yeah.
All right, that is a hit. That is an action point for you for going 1 over the defense.
Okay. I use a action point for a little extra damage, just the one. Look at the effect.
All right.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah.
Did I critical? No, injure? No.
Yes.
I did critically injure?
Its left arm is pretty bad off at this point. And you got the breaking 4 in there as well. That is going to be to your benefit.
When you make a ranged attack? No. Okay. I'm looking at. Okay. Tenderizer. When you hit an enemy with a melee, you may spend the AP to make them vulnerable until the end of their next turn. So I'm gonna. Tenderizer is basically gonna add a D1 DC to everything that hits it. So I'll spend that to the tenderizer. And then did I inflict a critical hit or because
Yes.
I have another thing? Okay. So if I inflict a critical hit and you roll, I roll another D6. If I get an additional injury, if I get an effect, I can roll an additional injury in a random location.
Okay. Roll a. Well, no, hold on. She's got her own
Oop.
thing.
Yeah.
Roll it.
I didn't get an effect. So
Oh, you did.
no,
Okay.
no worries. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an effect on the initial.
No, I have to
roll.
roll. No, I have to roll an extra D6, and if I
Okay.
get an effect on that, then I would, that's what. All right. So then I'm going to spend the other 2 AP for another action.
Okay, hang on one second.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure I get the vulnerable on here correctly. We've not used it too much, so I'm not
Right.
finding it. Is it from not the core? Not the core rulebook?
Oh, I don't know. So it's Tenderizer is the perk, and well, yeah. So spend 1 AP to make them vulnerable until the end of their next turn. While vulnerable, an attack made against that enemy is increased by 1 DC.
Yeah, it's not the core.
I don't know
So-
if there's a way to,
What's the end effect?
or we
there?
could just add a DC on our side.
So everybody's attack until whose turn? Until your turn?
End of their next turn.
Up there next turn. Everybody's attack
Yeah.
does an additional d6.
So it went right before us. So we'll all get to go, and then
Yeah.
it'll go again.
All right. So everybody just add an extra d6 on your attacks against the Mirelurk Queen for this turn, for this round. Okay. You're doing the extra attack or extra action.
I have an action jackson, so or whatever it's called, so it doesn't raise the difficulty.
Mhm. Yep.
I need to target them
boy.
again. Yeah, that is action boy.
And
Two
that
more.
is a hit. That's another action point.
I'll leave the action point for somebody else. Oh, I forgot to roll the D, the extra D. Oh well,
Just toss it
that's
out
my
real quick.
fault. Okay.
I'll add it in.
Good.
'Cause wherever it is, it's going to
Another
go
effect.
in. Another,
It's another effect.
what do your effects do? No more breaking.
Breaking.
So that breaking 5 becomes a 6. The damage goes up by 1. Okay.
And then bloody mess. See if I get an effect. I do not. All right. Okay, that's me.
All right. That is you, Jack.
Smash.
Actually, before you go, Jack,
Yeah.
to clear my action points and add 1 back because we're spending 4 of the action points. She spits out. They're not showing up yet. Hang on. I'm going to get them pulled out and then I'll make them visible. She spits out another 4 Mirelurk babies in between. You know, she's taking enough damage now. Like she's like, I gotta come, my babies, protect me, or my whatever the Wicked Witch does with the yeah. Jack, your turn.
All right. So, seeing that, hopefully spend 1 to get 1. Proc for cautious because I might actually need it. And I get vicious because she is. I believe she's got the insect tag, correct?
Oh, no, they're a crustacean.
The hunter perk. The hunter perk, though.
Hunter perk. Let me load it. Got it. One of the mammal, lizard, or insect keywords. Yeah,
And,
she does not have those. She's a crustacean,
okay.
so she's not a mammal, lizard, or insect. It's a crustacean. So
Okay,
unfortunately,
so-
not this time.
I only get vicious once. Okay.
Yeah, and she is heavily injured at this point. Anyway. Oh, look at
Yeah.
you! I never should have given you that Bowie knife. All right, there you go. 2 action points off that. Roll damage.
And 1 extra d6. Got to be.
What? Look at all that emptiness, man.
Yeah,
You don't
so
get the break.
do this for me. She was not targeted when you attacked.
Right.
So just target her and roll the damage again. The attack is easy to figure out, but that damage is harder to figure out. So just roll the damage again. Hopefully you get better. Same or better. There you go. It's better.
Better.
She is dead.
That's
Hey,
a lot
no.
of empty property there.
For that claw is just a problem for her. Because Slash smacked her in it, and then I just stabbed her in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And question: Does it actually break the armor,
What do you mean?
or do you have to? My sledgehammer and stuff. Does it like remove armor points, or do you have to just take that into account?
It all depends on the way it's, mechanically the way it's set up, and then it's set up differently mechanically based on how the creature is. So a creature like this, it doesn't necessarily remove it or anything like that, but it does. Well, this creature technically doesn't have armor.
Okay.
So when you break stuff on this creature, it's not really reducing anything because there's no additional armor, it is a part of their body. So it doesn't get counted separately.
Mm,
Whereas
Okay.
power armor is something separate from your actual body.
I'll remember that for next time.
Not that you did bad with the sledgehammer.
No, no.
You're still very
It just
useful.
didn't do what I basically was intending for it to do.
Yeah.
So that's what, yeah. Next time, we learn.
Anything else, Jack?
At this point,
You kill it.
so I'm gonna pick. Yeah, and that's I think all I was doing.
Okay. How about Bane?
Did he kill the evil witch?
Yeah, the Mirelurk Queen is dead. I'm just leaving it on the
Okay,
table for reasons.
And Bane gets to fight a crab. Alright. Oh, you gotta be. Yes, I'm going to luck that.
Okay.
Roll. Really? Not coming up? Fine, I'll do it the hard way. Better.
All right. Still a miss, though.
Yeah, well.
He's all right. All right. Eugene.
I'm going to save some ammo and get out my pipe wrench.
Okay.
I'm not sure what actions are needed for that.
Minor action.
Okay. And I'll hop over here and kind of smack this one.
Go for it. That is a miss.
I will cautious nature. Oof.
All right. Still.
It's a slippery little fella.
Yeah. They're small. They're like, oh, I'm going to jig to the left, jig to the right. I can't keep up. Ah. Or maybe makes you slow. Taunting.
Quit. Move it.
Lucking the 14 or leaving it at B?
I'll leave it be.
Anything else then?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Charlie. Question mark. Eugene. What's Charlie
Nope.
doing?
Sorry.
What's Charlie gonna do?
Charlie's gonna try to help.
All right. Yeah, you got to take 2 turns every combat now.
Hey, I'm not used to that. How do I do that?
You should be able to, from your abilities tab,
Ability.
scroll
Allies.
over
There
down.
we are.
There's ally. Yep. And then, fairly similar character sheet for him as yours.
And all right, targeted. So I'm trying to fight. Man, these dogs, man.
Thanks, man. What's up with these dogs?
I'll let it roll.
You let it roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie, very excited to be with humans again and assisting them, and you did the little whistle and pointed at this Mirelurk with your wrench, and Charlie just he comes bounding up there, and before he realizes it, he should have been stopping already. So his 4 feet just kind of go down into the stop motion. He's sitting and front paws out, trying to, stop. He's skidding across the ankle-deep water here. And he realizes he's going to slide right on past this thing, but he decides, I'm going to try and bite it anyway. And he reaches out to try and bite at it. But his foot got caught on the Mirelurk's head, and so he ends up biting his own arm, or his own leg instead of the Mirelurk. Slides right on past it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Glass cannon, here we go.
And we're going to not have
To
that.
bite this arm off. Yep.
7. Let's make sure that didn't apply to the... Yeah, it did not. So Charlie just did... I'm going to cut it in half because he'll quickly realize he's biting himself instead of the Mirelurk. And he'll do 3 damage to his right arm, or right front leg. And he'll whimper a little bit and just kind of look over at you with a very apologetic look in his eyes.
All right, little fella.
With the Mirelurk Queen dead, the hatchlings in the back very quickly retreat to the tunnel that the Queen came from. They move so fast you can't keep up with them. The few over here retreat. This is going to get away because Charlie's not really focused on it. He's looking at you and focused on this one here. Bane, if you would please have Bane target this one here that's running away from him, attack of opportunity. And then after that, we'll deal with the last one here.
Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
okay.
I got it there.
There's some slimy something on there. There's going, something.
Slow that down. All right, that's better.
And that actually, well, no, that'd be a hit because they got a 2.
All right, so
And he killed him.
Oh, there's a peg. Heck yeah.
All right. So in any order, Jack, Eugene, and Charlie, all 3 of you get an opportunity attack on this one that's going to run away.
right. Unless you want it, Gene.
Nah, go for it.
That's a hit. And that's it. All right.
Where is it? Daggone, 15?
Yes.
Oh, piercing and vicious. Nasty.
Yep.
It's basically like 20 points of damage.
Right. So
All right. So you have eliminated this Mirelurk Queen. It was injured. As you get to take a closer look at it, you see that its back shell had been damaged multiple times. It probably had fended off many attacks on its nest here. Is there anything you'd like to do in this room?
Well, at least we got the queen. Can we do anything with this, Doc?
Well, you can.
let's see. Sheet.
You could take its
7.
head. That's a pretty nice trophy.
But you said take his head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm. I didn't think about that. I'll take out my big bad knife that I just recently got from Lieutenant and hop off his head.
Okay.
Right. So. Scavenge tab seems to be full of robo brains.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I haven't cleared that out yet. I don't know where those came from.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was one or two big fights ago.
Yeah. But y'all, I added them to the loot screen, but then you had to exit the place.
Yeah. So was not available for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll finish completing those later because that's going to be a 1-by-1 manual process.
Fine.
I was just adding your
Fire.
current encounters to the XP tab so I can award that later. All right. So you cut off the head and stash it in your, or attach it to your power armor, carrying it on your back. You can easily carry
kind
it.
of. Yeah. Hmm. Were there eggs?
Yes.
Yes, there are plenty of eggs that you may want to. Well, what do you want to do?
I'd say take a few and smash the rest.
Okay, how many do you want to take? They weigh 1 pound each. There's several hundred in here.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
I don't know. A dozen?
Okay. I will.
I
There's
want to
the
be
item.
like, you know, right?
So you go and take as many as you want, as long as you don't over encumber yourself. And then we'll say you
Right.
destroy the rest of them. So this nest is properly glutton.
Style points. Can we destroy them via flare?
You can, in fact, Eugene decides that after Slash is going to be done, or while Slash is gathering some eggs, Eugene goes over and grabs the red barrel and brings it to the center of the nest area. And then stands over by the door, flare gun in hand, kind of like just checking the aim every now and then, putting it back down to his side, and bring it back up, checking the aim, bring it back down. Kind of is tapping his foot, still has that little bit of like you had in Coca-Cola that you didn't give me. Maybe I blow this up while you're still collecting some eggs. Hurry it up.
I get
over
24
here.
eggs. I look down at my dozen. I'm like, I can get another dozen, and I start getting another dozen eggs.
All right. How's Eugene feeling now about this? He's got his barrel set up. He's got his flare gun. You know, you got the aim right. You're going to hit that barrel, no problem. Are you going to try and rush Slash or?
Yeah, like, how do you like your eggs? I hope you like them boiled.
I look up and I see he's got the flare gun. Let me just grab one more. 25.
Okay.
And
So,
I'll shoot a poop. And I'll, crush eggs on my way out of the door.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
So I grabbed 25 Merle eggs. Hopefully they don't hatch anytime soon.
Okay, so like 7 Mirelurk meat, 5 for the queen, 2 for the ones we already hatched once we killed.
Oh, I didn't add the Mirelurk Queen to the thing. Let me see. Add that to the thingamajig there. And then I need to do that for... You kill 2 hatchlings altogether, right?
2 hatchlings and yeah.
There you go. You can go to the salvage tab and do the Mirelurks there. Just ignore the robots still.
Right. Sure this. Yep. Yay. Queen. Okay.
Alright, so we'll say you didn't get anything from the queen because the priority was getting the head. And it was injured already, so some of the key parts were
Okay.
missing.
So. Fine.
Yeah. Super sledgehammer.
Alright,
Man. Playing Gallagher.
so you begin to make your way back over, because you find, well, first, Eugene fires the flare to the barrel. The whole room erupts in fire. You hear the squeals of some of the eggs that were close to hatching as those Mirelurks hatchlings come out and are just met with boiling fire, boiling water, fire, and just a whole mess of like, this is not what I was supposed to hatch to. As it dies down, you see that all the grotesque and everything on the walls has been burnt off. And there are no doors out of this room. This room seems to be strictly a maintenance room. There was no other exit from here. Excuse me. Unless you want to go down a very small and narrow tunnel that you'd only be able to fit one person widthwise through. So you'd be in a straight line. Whoever's in the front gets whatever comes at you. What would you like to do?
Once I'm out of range of that fire, I do want to perform first aid on Charlie.
Okay. Go ahead and
I like how he
make
said
that
that.
roll.
Charlie?
Yeah. He responds to Charlie well enough so far.
All right. Might help here.
So, and what?
Yeah, intelligence, medicine,
Med.
equal to the number of injuries. He has no injuries. You can heal health points equal to your medicine rating with that success. So since he had no injuries, it's a difficulty. We'll go with difficulty 1, just to so you don't mess the dog up by trying to fix it. So you get 2 action points there. And what is your medicine rating?
It's 6.
6. Okay, so yeah, he gets fully healed.
So just
he's-
bandage.
Yep.
Bandage his foot.
He's got his bandage there, and he seems to be walking fine on it. It doesn't use a little bit of not exactly Neosporin, but whatever equivalent you got there, you pulled a little bit out of a stim pack or something like that. Not enough to make the stim pack any less effective later on, but just enough to soothe the stinging. And Charlie seems to be doing just fine. Slash will be right back.
And yeah, and Eugene, I hope you can see it. I put some canned dog food in the chat, so if you can.
I will
yank-
take that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So you
Now the fun of back down the stairs,
Mhm.
hop across.
So if your intent is to go back across and not attempt to go through this tunnel, you find that now that you're on this side, you could actually jump from the catwalk across, and it'd be much easier to jump from the catwalk across this 10-foot gap.
All right, so we and yeah.
Yep. And it's so easy, I'm not even going to make you roll for it.
Okay.
Well, that was an adventure. I guess this is why nobody goes that way. Okay, lead on, Doctor.
All right.
John McDuff. Anyways.
Let's go.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about the Mylark anymore.
Now, so continuing along the maze of dark sewer tunnels, you eventually arrive at another large alcove lit by a dim, flickering yellow bulb. Water drips down from the above, creating a soft, tinkering echo throughout the room. At the far end of the room is a ladder that climbs up to the closed manhole cover leading to the street above. A simple desk lies in the corner of the alcove, splintered into a heap of rotted wooden shards beneath the wood. A moldy skeletal hand is outstretched.
All right.
So there was a desk?
Yeah, it was a desk. You can tell there was a desk because it hasn't been completely destroyed, but it's like a desk that's been like karate chopped in the middle, and it's crumpled down, and you can see a skeletal hand reaching out from underneath it. And just over to the other side is a ladder leading up to a manhole cover.
Anything fun underneath the desk?
Well, if you'd like to remove the wooden shards, would you?
Yeah.
You find the corpse of a diminutive man wearing an old worker's uniform. Would you like to do anything else?
Climb the ladder.
Okay. Just gonna leave the skeleton there?
Yeah.
Does he have like a badge or anything?
You can do a perception survival test to look and see if if he has anything of value on him.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
I will try to help.
Okay. There's an action point for you. And Eugene, you can assist now with nothing added. But that's okay because difficulty 1. Let's get this loot table up. And we will roll your loot. Dirty water, fancy lad snacks, and mute fruit. Or mut fruit. I think it's supposed to be mute fruit, the way a lot of the characters in the games pronounce it, but it looks like mut fruit. You also
cool.
find an ancient black and white photo, well preserved. The photo depicts 2 identical-looking men with exaggerated mustaches and big, cheesy smiles. The men's arms are draped over each other, and each of them carries a fishing rod. Scrawled in marker at the bottom of the photo are the words, Stony Brook Park, 2076. And I will, unless anybody's wanting anything particular from this loot roll, I'll just add the stuff to your party sheet.
Sure.
I do want the moot fruit.
Okay. There's the moot fruit.
Moot fruit.
And so that goes there. Do you want the dirty water, Jack?
Yeah.
There's dirty water.
Fight with that later. All right.
not saying anything, but you want the snack cakes, Eugene?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm not saying anything, but that power armor's looking a little tight. He's only done Nuka-Colas, though.
Well, it's the fancy lad.
Okay. All right.
That's what I was leaning
So
towards that one.
he's a fancy guy, so you're like,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so it's not about weight. Let's see, what's a different? Not saying anything, but the suit's tight. But what's a fancy way of saying that? See, so it's almost like looking at the mirror right there. So I don't know. That one doesn't land as well.
Well,
You climb up the ladder through the manhole at the top, and as you exit, you see just to the side, not too far from where you are, you see the familiar cityscape of Waco from when you've been there before. And you are now once again above ground. Anything you'd like to do before proceeding forward?
So anyway, we can. Is there any travelers scrawl or whatever? I can, hey, just basically say that you could use the sewer to bypass. It's a safe passage, kind of thing.
So you want to put up like a sign that says this is a safe way?
Nothing that the super mutants would, understand, but, I don't know. You get a one-way sign and just kind of...
You can
that's one of the...
draw like an arrow on the ground, kind of like a chalk arrow, if you want. And that you can basically you can find a big piece of rock and kind of like it'll look like chalk in a way, but it's really just rock scraping against rock to create the arrow.
Gotcha.
So Rast comes up the ladder last, and regroups with you. And he dusts himself off and points down the street to an intersection. Waco is just 2 blocks that way. Oh dear. And his eyes go wide as he's looking down the street. And as the rest of you look to see what he has spotted, you see bounding around the corner of the intersection a trio of super mutants. Each of them is at least 7 feet tall, with broad shoulders and musculature bodies, wielding crude but deadly and oversized weapons. They appear to be having a boisterous conversation. Boss, I think you smacked him in the head too hard. He's talking crazy. One of the massive, greenish-brown skinned mutants bellows. The mutant growls angrily, I'm telling you, I saws what I saws. Was a horse, nice and white, with a big horn on the head, good for stabbing things. The first mutant begins to laugh wildly at the absurdity of the idea, and suddenly the largest of the 3, a super mutant holding a massive gun, smacks both of the others upside the back of their hairless heads. The large mutant lifts his nose and sniffs around, sounding a little like a dog. Shut up, ya twos. I smell meat. Raw, juicy. Humans. What would you like to do? They've not seen you yet.
There's only 3.
They are not as big as a behemoth that you've encountered before, but they are bigger than every other super mutant you've ever seen.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to preemptively aim at whoever they're referring to as boss, my recon scope.
Okay. Just so that you are all aware, you have plenty of room and time to attempt to hide if you wish.
Oh, ambush?
Or
Ambush.
sneak away. Ambush, sneak away. This is not a forced encounter. We'll put it that way.
Actually look at the doctor and is like, well, I'm presuming you would like to just avoid this entirely, right?
The doctor's already laying flat underneath a bombed out car.
Right.
Well, he moved quickly. I mean, I guess it just means how much noise do we want to make? What did you say you were doing again? You were pointing your gun at the leader or something?
Yeah, I got my sights on him, so I've got him reconned.
Okay. Oh, I gotcha.
Alright, so
Well,
try sneaking away, we could try might as well do the civic duty, actually. And actually look at Slash. Since you've got this thing about super mutant still, or last I can recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, how shaky is that are you being at the moment?
I mean, there's only 3 of them. I think we can do it.
Alright.
It just depends. If you got friends, that's all. It might become complicated.
Their stupid wall got my power armor dirty.
Okay. So might as well while we're here. And
I mean, we probably have waited around long enough for them to actually see if nothing else.
probably.
I mean, we were kind of like, what are we doing? I don't know. Do we, oh, they're already running at us. I guess we waited too long. Sorry, Doc. They made
Putting
up.
the map
fire.
together now.
They made They made up our mind for us.
Well, happens. I'm guessing we won't be needing the door.
Yeah, sewer can close now.
Yeah.
Here comes the new
Right.
map.
Yay, smaller map.
Oh, is this smaller than the sewer was?
Smaller than
Well-
just everything else that come up, because just about everything else almost always covers the entire screen.
I think what he's talking about is the 4th push. Like when it pops out, sometimes it's just huge
Oh,
and such.
yeah.
This
But
one,
it
you
might
know,
be related to how big I have the window on my screen, potentially. And I pushed out before I had it expanded. Okay. Eugene said he fires. So Eugene, this one right here in the front is the leader. Go target him and then make your attack roll. You guys should be able to see everything there. I don't have any of the walls or dynamic lighting enabled for this encounter.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to help my wife with something real quick. I am seeing it's just a black screen.
Just a black screen.
Strange.
Oh,
Zoom
here we go.
out.
Wasteland Warzone. I had the wrong map up.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, and
I got him
is-
targeted for you.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Question: I only see two.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I clicked the button on that one. There we go.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll one of those.
Okay. I saw you move around. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't lock the tokens yet. Let me lock it and put him back where he goes.
They're locked.
They're locked now. All right. You earned an action point on that. That is a hit. Your re-roll did not work out too well. However, you can still luck the 15 if you wish.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, it is a hit after all. Your still target is to go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, I always forget what the fire rate on this thing is. 5. Right?
Oh my goodness. It's a lot of dice.
And I will re-roll 3 of those with concentrated fire.
Okay.
Am I good to do so, or do you need to do anything?
Oh, good question, because it is, yeah, they've not adjusted that yet. Let me reset some of these things. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's a good thing I reset that and you reminded me, because that would have been way too much damage on him, because it just applied everything again.
Okay. And
Hmm?
I will go ahead and well, yeah, I don't know how that works. Can I spend AP to take another action, or since this is a preemptive thing?
This is the surprise round, so no, actually you can, because it's still your turn on the surprise round. So if you want to spend AP to take an additional action, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. Action, have to 20, and I'll do the same thing if this guy ain't dead.
Okay. Yeah, he's not dead.
Retarget him.
Oh no.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, can I do cautious nature?
Yeah.
Again? Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Alright, oh well.
All right, so let's see. He's got a defense 1. That is 2 action points earned.
Excuse me.
And you're out of ammo. You have to use your action on your next turn to reload your weapon. Roll damage.
Yeah.
He is dead.
I don't bother re-rolling them.
The others, seeing their boss go down, they scatter a little bit on this and take a little bit of cover, or attempt to. They're pretty huge, so it's not actually going to do any good for them. So we'll go and get into the turn order now. Dr. Rast, he's going to stay in the back. He wants no part of this. Slash wants to move forward and has a target. Go for it.
Because there's lots of it. Let's see. There. Spin an AP. Using my assault rifle.
Right. That's.
A hit or oh my goodness.
Good.
And
Luckily, I have concentrated fire.
okay, and that's going to let you
Brotherhood
reroll some
of-
of the damage.
Yep.
All right, hang on one second. Let me adjust that because it's apply everything. Okay, go ahead and reroll damage.
I'm going to spend a luck point, and we're going to reroll all of this all at once.
Okay.
So I'm going to reroll, there's 6 blanks here. I get 3 for the concentrated fire, and then
Okay,
3 for the luck.
Yep. Good to go.
Sorry, it's taking me a second to push all the buttons. There we go. Movie better.
All right. The only thing it does not update properly is your targets or the number of targets you can target with a burst. So you went from 2 to 5. You actually have 5.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 into number 2 and 3 into number 1.
Yep, they're dead.
Okay.
That was.
And make sure they don't run away.
They are donezo. Okay.
Good shooting, Eugene.
Thank you.
So as you make your way, continue on, you find that Waco is not exactly the same as you've seen before. They now have a wall and, a more reinforced wall than they had before. They've always kind of had a wall, but now it's been more reinforced. There's guards on the top watching things. You recognize that they're Tang soldiers, since Waco is part of the Tang Alliance. And but they've reinforced this wall because of the extra activity from raiders and super mutants. The doctor walks up to the guard post, and introduces himself. The guard seems to recognize him. Says, "Oh yeah, come on in. You're welcome back here." And you guys walk up, or he vouches for you as well, says you're with him. And the guard looks at you, and actually, since you're in Power Armor, he doesn't really recognize you. He sees the dogs, and okay, dogs seem to be well taken care of, and walk with these guys. So everybody seems to be on the up and up here. And he pushes everybody, go on past. The gate opens slowly. It's a modified forklift, basically, that once you get inside, you can see that the forklifts are on either side of this gate, on the inside of the wall, and they have to have a person on both forklifts to press the button and raise this gate at the same time from either side. And then once you are past the gate, they lower it once again, sealing the outside world from inside. And once inside, you find that the interior of Waco is very much what you remember. Merchants going about their daily business, traveling merchants there, packing their Brahmins and everything. Although they seem to be a little bit slower on that process, since there's now a full-fledged gate that has to be opened and closed to let them out. And they wait for, they have a heavier number of guards for each caravan as well, since this area has become more dangerous. If you remember, for the two of you that were here before, Waco is the current primary manufacturer of post-war drinks. They have even managed to replicate some of the Coca-Cola franchise from pre-war. Yes. I was waiting for that.
Good thing you knew the guard there, Doctor. I hate to have to tell everybody in town that we're heroes just to get in the door.
Well,
I didn't have to pull that.
I think if you had just told them you're merchants, they would have let you in.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
But I would like to check with you. I mean, I appreciate you helping me get here to Waco and all that. Do you plan to continue on looking for Clements and trying to see Mika's vision through, or is this where we part ways?
I'd like to continue on, at least see through. If we can find who she wanted us to find else.
Well, that makes me very happy that you're willing to see a stranger's dream through. It gives me hope for the wasteland.
I told you we're heroes, right? Why didn't people understand? It's okay.
Well-
because most people don't believe heroes exist.
Indeed, they don't believe they exist, and most people that come around saying they're heroes end up stabbing the innocent people in the back.
It never happens in the comic books like that, but I don't know.
So,
Which way should we go, you think?
Say again?
I said, which way do you think we should go now?
Good question. The doctor takes a deep breath and he looks around and says, "Well, I'll go look into getting us a place to stay for the night. So it's getting on in the day, and we all can use some rest fairly soon. But perhaps you go explore the city for a little bit, check out the different shops, and see if you can ask anybody about Clements. Ask around for him. And when you're done, you come on over and find me at the. I renamed it because there it goes. Go and find me over at the Holiday Inn over there, and he points over at a big building. On the top of it, you see big letters, HOL, and then there's a huge gap with kind of a shadow of what other letters may have been there at one point in time. DAY space INN. All Day Inn.
All day in.
Right.
Don't say the real thing from the real world, but it's if you get it. If not, it's fine. So he with that he heads off in that direction towards the Holiday Inn building, and leaves you to explore the city and ask around. As you examine the area, you see what looks to be a construction site. You see a building with a sign that says Kim Eye Care, probably medical supplies and such there. You see a tap house. You see a open stall market area. One of the biggest signs out front is Texas Big Guns. You see a Tang surplus store, a Waco radio location, like a radio show, and at the center of it all is a big Nuka-Cola shaped vending area called Power Noodles, with a robot serving up noodles and what is being claimed to be Nuka-Cola. Where would you like to go?
You thirsty, Eugene? You want to see how good they are? I thought they're pretty good the last time we were here.
Why did you not tell me of this place?
Well, I kind of forgot. And then when I remembered, I figured it'd be a nice surprise.
We ain't wrong about that. Let's go. I have a considerable
Actually, I had kind of had forgotten that this was the bottling capital of the area.
Yeah.
We actually know some of the people, don't we?
Yeah, you did a mission for the head of the family, who's
I'll be right back.
completely
All right.
left me just now. So yeah, everybody headed over to the noodle bar then.
Excuse me, goodness. And Eugene said he had to step away, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, this is just so you're getting over there. You guys can ask a few questions and we'll catch him up. It's no big deal.
Who are you looking for? What's the person's name again?
Clements.
Clements, that's right. Clements. I guess we'd like some noodles and some colas. Round for everybody.
All right. Pull up this. Go to noodles, noodle cup, and they just have the basic Nuka-Cola. Why do I have a custom version of it? Because I don't know. So the noodle cup and the Nuka-Cola are both 20 caps each.
The cola and the cup. So that's 40.
40 total. Yep.
Okay. So 120 for all of it.
Yep. Sounds about right.
All right. I'll go ahead and pay for it since that, So
Okay.
that leaves me with 52, 58.
There's the Beaumont family.
Yeah.
That's right.
We haven't been around here in a while. It started slipping my mind.
Yeah.
And just for your viewing pleasure, there is the Power Noodles concession stand.
Oh, cool.
Nice place.
And at all of these locations, since you guys are on an investigation, you have, of course, free reign to ask any questions you wish of the vendors or of other patrons or anything at these different locations.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask our robot friend here if he knows anything about Plymouth.
Okay.
Or I don't know if we got the girl's name.
Mika.
Yeah.
Mika. Okay.
Yeah, so you ask the robot. It's a Mr. Handy model. However, it seems to be very limited in its programming, since the only thing it says back to you with any question you ask or anybody else that stands up, the only thing I've ever heard it say is, "What will you have?" And when you ask it a question, it says, "What will you have?" And one of its arms points at a menu, wherever it may be at. Its arm finds a menu and points at it for the person that's asking the question of.
Got a supervisor? Where's your supervisor? Sorry.
What will you have? Points at a menu on the table in front of you.
Right.
I look for a control panel on this thing.
Oh,
Oh. I'm almost tempted to say, why don't we go talk to the doctor that we may or may not be in trouble with?
you see, there is a control panel on the back of the Mr. Handy. but you would have to get behind the counter, and then get behind him to get to his panel.
Was that in Braza?
No,
it
you
was-
did help the doctor in Waco. Yes, he's.
Yeah,
Are you going to attempt to get to that control panel, Eugene?
Yeah, I'll pop out of my power armor.
Okay. Getting out of your power armor, everybody they look over for a minute at the sudden noise of power armor, breaking its seal. But they quickly return to their meals. It's like, oh, we've seen that before. It's no big deal. It's just like, it was just a sudden noise. But then when you cross behind the counter, everybody kind of just stops. All you hear, you're hearing the spoons hitting the bowls, the clink, the sodas being drank and the chewing. But when you cross that counter, all of it stops. And you look around and you see every eye is on you. The robot floats over, the Mr. Handy floats over, comes up to you. Arm goes out to the menu. What will you have? What do you do next?
Maintenance inspection.
The arm taps the menu again. What will you have?
And I'm trying to think of any kind of
I'm gonna
verbal.
I'm gonna step in here and hey, Mr. Robot, turn around here. I got something. What is this? So basically, I'm trying to get the robot to turn around and direct its attention at me.
It does not.
Oh, I'm going through my head of verbal, machine commands to tell this thing to try and get it to get into its maintenance mode.
Okay.
yeah.
You try a variety of verbal commands that you recall. None of them work. He just keeps on repeating the same phrase, and he's even ignoring new patrons that come over and sit down at this point.
Right. So seeing this, Jack pats Slash on the shoulder, says, "Oh, when you're done playing with this, I'll be over at the medical. Hopefully, she's not too upset with us over the shenanigans we had last time we were here."
No,
And head off.
Y'all did her mission perfectly fine.
I seem to recall she was connected to the misadventure with the other
With the Grove,
town?
the Oasis?
Yeah, with Grove. Yeah.
No, she was not.
Okay.
She I think she might have directed you. Oh yeah, and somebody else has a job that they're looking for, but she was not directly
So
connected.
tangentially at most. All right, still.
So you head off to the Chemi Care. It's the only place left here that you recognize as and it's in the same spot that the med center was last time. It just seems to be been rebranded. So, yeah, we'll handle that in a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eugene, you go through all the verbal commands you can think of for the Mr. Handy models, and none of them seem to be working. Someone else steps up. They've not been here yet. They were not one of the patrons, so there's just kind of just another person, seemingly a passerby, comes by and steps in, looks at you, says, "Trying to mess with my my robot there?"
Trying to make it more efficient. It seemed like it, if it was able to increase its voice module capacity, I might have been able to have it be a little bit more articulate, is all. Didn't mean any harm by it.
Well, it's as efficient as I want it to be. It sells the noodles and it sells Nuka-Cola. That's all I need to do.
If you're sure, again, I didn't mean anything by it. I just
Well, here in Waco, we kind of have a policy of before you mess with things that aren't yours, you check with whoever does own it first. That would be ideal.
Well, I apologize. I suppose I should have assumed that somebody was the owner of this.
No harm done this time. I'll let it slide. I see. Are you with that gentleman over there? He points over to Slash.
I waved my hand, vigorously.
Now, you recognize Mr. Beaumont.
Okay. Oh, hey, I remember you.
Yes, things have changed a bit since the last time you was here. It's been a while. I thought that perhaps you had all been lost, but instead you've picked up a new companion. And your friend there, along with his other friend, is your other friend okay? I don't see him here. It was a ghoul.
Oh,
right.
yeah. He's in armor here. We done.
Okay.
What was that? We done glowed up.
Okay. You've done well for yourself, and sorry, just check before you mess with things. But you're with good company here, so I'll, not only with no harm, no foul. First time here, you're with good company. I'll let it slide.
No, he's with the Brotherhood. They're always trying to be helpful all the time. That's just Eugene. He's just trying to be helpful. He saw something that needed to be worked on, and we had questions to ask. Oh, maybe you know the answer.
Well, I'd be happy to help you. And since you helped me with the little family matter I had last time, why don't you and your companions just come and have dinner with me and my wife instead of out here? That is a question. Did we lose people?
I think that would be wonderful. What do y'all think?
Well, only Eugene is with you right now. Jack has wandered off.
Oh, that's right. He went to go see the doctor. I think he'd be fine with it, as long as y'all don't mind. Eugene?
As long as I find out if I can, if this robot accepts bulk orders.
Say that again?
Before we go, I want to see if this robot accepts bulk orders of Nuka-Cola.
I see. The fan of Nuka-Cola, I see. We're having a bit of a run on Nuka-Cola, and we've only just really started to get it right. At least to those that are aficionados. I think it's perfectly fine. I won't say how I figured out the recipe, but it's accurate, we'll say. But no, Mr. Nuke here, that's what we like to call him, does not do bulk orders. He just handles the noodle stand here, and that's it. If you'd like to make a bulk order, we can handle it over dinner. Or if you would prefer to do it, at one of the stores. There's quite a few of the stores around here, but you probably get a better deal with me over dinner.
Well, that sounds good.
All right,
I'd like that.
Let's go by the doc's office and pick up your other friend on the way.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Oh, fine. So we'll head that way, and on the way, so how's your son doing?
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, I seem to recall that was part of the problem that we were dealing with before.
Yes. Your first mission here was the son was trying to undercut the father, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jack, you get over to the Kim Eye Care, and it looks a lot more upgraded than the last time you was here. You do see the robot that you and Slash had handed over, the Protectron model, the medical version of it. It is here and seems to be working really well, perhaps a little bit in better condition than when you and Slash left it. It's been polished up, some parts replaced, and that kind of thing. But the programming, from what you can observe so far, programming seems to be same. You get inside and you find the familiar face, the doctor, is still here. Still running ragged. It seems that having the robot has not completely lifted her burden that much, although that could also be due to the fact that there are more raiders and super mutants since the last time you was here as well. What would you like to do?
Once get in, like, hey doc, how you? I don't think the nurse is helping as much as they should be.
Are you in or out of your power armor at this point?
I would have left it out, just outside the door.
Okay.
Partially because it's not sanitary, partially because I don't know how well the building would handle a stray flail or whatever.
All right. So she looks up, almost with frustration at first at the comment and everything, but when she sees your face, she recognizes you. You can tell in her face that there's that frustration almost immediately goes away and is replaced with a bit of relief and hopefulness. And I was like, oh yeah, it helped a lot at first. We'll be eternally grateful for you and your friends, or your friend at the time, bringing you here. But yeah, it's business has increased as well, so it's almost as if nothing has changed. You wouldn't happen to be looking for another job, would you?
Actually in the midst of a job now. And actually relate as much as Jack knows of the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't happen to know the Mr. Clements, or at least where I could go ask around for him?
No, I don't know a Clements. I've heard him mentioned a few times. But I hate to do this to somebody who's helped me out in the past, but I need to trade that information, if you understand my meaning.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will take you at your word if you promise that once you're done with your current job, that you and your friend, I hope your friend is still well and still with you.
Oh, he's fine. Him and another friend of ours having a bit of a discussion with the Mr. Handy over at the Power Noodle.
Yes, that probably won't get too far, and perhaps even will draw the attention of Mr. Beaumont. But if you would give me your word that when you're done with your job, you will come back here and help me get at least one or maybe a few more of these medical protectrons. I could really use the extra assistance because there has been no other assistance coming from any humans. Nobody else has had medical training or even wanting to learn medical training. And if you can give me your word on that, I'll tell you everything I know about this Clements.
Alright. Player doesn't remember exactly, but wasn't there like 2 or 3 more that we in the area
Yeah, there's a pin on the Texas map northwest of Waco, somewhere in that area. Where you left.
I know exactly where.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'm not there. I'm not there.
It's been a month or so maybe it's still there, maybe it's not. But there's also there you can go to Raven Watch most likely and pull up a map of pre-war Texas and find more locations, more medical places or subway places and different places that would have used Protectrons a fair bit. And
Yeah,
you already have the ability to reprogram, so you could pull any Protectron and reprogram it to be medical.
yeah, but I thought there were, unless she's in that medical facility we found, I thought there was like 2 or 3 others that we
You destroyed
could
them.
still. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were hostile. You only got so you went
One
through.
out of there.
Yeah, you encountered 2 of them before you got the. You encountered 2 of them and decided to destroy them, stop them, before you got the technical manual that lets you reprogram them.
All right.
It just happened to be the path you chose. If you chose a different path, you might have been able to get all 3. But the direction you went, you had to destroy 2 of them first.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's made this ask. She apparently is very much willing to trust you, and is willing to give you the information without having her medical assistance first. But just wants your word that you will go do that as soon as your current job is over.
Right. Yeah, we'll do what we can to help. Smells our new friend might actually be able to put the other 2 nurse bots back into working order.
Now that sounds wonderful. And she proceeds to tell you what she knows about Clemens. She hears him spoken about a fair bit. And most of the people that talks about him are the construction workers that are working on a chapel nearby. And that
Okay.
you think back to when you entered in, and there is only one area that you know of that looks like it's undergoing some kind of new construction right now. So that must be the chapel.
Okay, so what
So-
kind of religious groups other than the Children of Adam are around? Or are the Children of Adam even in this area at the moment?
The children of Adam, you know of them because of your vast travels. You've not really seen any actual children of Adam activity in Texas. If
Okay.
they are here, they're keeping to themselves, which is typically what they do in other areas as well. There are some more militant branches of the children of Adam. There are some that do actually hang out in towns, mixing with others. They're very a very passive version of it. But if there are any here in Texas, they have very much kept to themselves. Otherwise, the religions, like all the pre-war religions, still exist. There's just not very many that have like a major movement the way the Children of Adam does anymore.
Okay. Then that's fine. So thank her for her time. Actually, might as well while I'm thinking about it. Might help you with some of your supply issues. And about 2,000 caps.
She looks at it and is like, I am very grateful of this. I won't be able to give you anything in return.
No, but I figure you're gonna need it a whole lot more than I will fairly soon.
She doesn't protest twice. She takes it and throws it underneath the desk somewhere. So I'm very appreciative of that. It'll be put to good use. It's about this time that the others catch up. They see your power armor outside. Slash, you get a quick rundown of the Beaumont family struggles at this point. The son, David Beaumont, has essentially been cast out entirely after his failed attempt at pushing his father out of business. The daughter is now being trained to take over the business later on. And yeah, that's about it. Not much else has changed in the month and a half or so since you've been here. And you are now standing outside the Chemite here with Jack's power armor just outside, empty. And you think you hear his voice coming from inside.
I have the mic. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I was making this. Oh, Jack must be in there. The doctor. Hey, how you doing?
The doctor, peeks out from around Jack and through the door and waves at you. Jack, is there anything else you'd like to do with talk to the doctor about, or?
No.
I met Mr. Belmont.
What did you say? Bell?
Well, whatever his name is.
Presume you meant Beaumont and you're...
Yeah, I would have said it correctly. Sorry,
Okay.
my apologies. Yeah,
Just
I would
checking,
not have.
because sometimes you do.
Yeah, that
on
yeah.
purpose.
Sometimes I do, but that was just Jeremy. So.
Oh. So,
All right.
yeah.
So we'll fast forward a little bit to go into the Beaumont family's house, where you have another. For those of you that already had noodles, you're now having a second meal. Although this one here is much more filling, much more rich. Some really nice pieces of steak, Brahmin steak. None of it seems to be radiated at all. They seem to be pretty good here in Waco at decontaminating their food, or perhaps it's just the Beaumonts. It's not entirely clear. The noodles were radiation free as well, but that was the only place you really got to check it out at. You have casual conversation with the Beaumont family. Elijah Beaumont, Sarah Beaumont, his wife, and their daughter Emily. And of course, there is an empty chair where David usually would have been at, but since he's been cast out, he's been cast out not just from the family, but from the city as well. They don't actually know where he is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also a good thing, because there's nobody holding a knife in secret behind Mr. Beaumont's back anymore either.
Mm-hmm.
So after a casual conversation for a while, Mr. Beaumont looks over at Eugene and says, if I recall correctly from our short discussion in the town center, you're looking to make something of a bulk purchase for Nuka-Cola?
Yes, I'm interested in the various flavors, but then procure a bit of a stockpile of my favorites.
Okay. Well, the only one we're able to reproduce at the moment is just the plain Nuka-Cola. Of course, we have a small supply of pre-war Nuka-Cola in various flavors. What one in particular are you interested in?
Been a little interested in Nuka Dark or potentially Nuka Quantum. I really like Nuka Quantum.
Okay. I don't know. We don't have a record for Dark. Have you seen
That
Dark?
might be one of the mixed ones. Like you have to use the mixer to make them, I think.
I should still have a. I think I should still have a record for it. Have you seen it in any of the books?
I have not. I'm just going off of just lore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even if it requires a mixer to make it, there should be a basic record version of it. And I'm not seeing that right now. It may be in a book that hasn't been adapted yet.
Well, or it might not be in
Yeah, it may not have made
game
it
yet, but it.
But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the Nuka-Cola, make a copy of it, and we're gonna call it Dark. because I want to know about it. We don't know what the stats of it are yet or anything like that.
So what is it called again?
Nuka Dark.
Oh,
Or Nuka Cola
okay.
Dark or something like that. The others, like there's Nuka Cherry, but then the Quantum is Nuka Cola Quantum. So it's, let's see, Quantum is 50. Cherry is 40.
Nuka Cola and rum.
Yeah, Nuka Dark is alcoholic.
Okay. Yeah, then that one's going to probably be in the 60 for its base price. All these are kind of going in the 10s. Yeah, we'll just go at 60 for now until there's an official version of it. And if you guys find the official version, let me know what book it is. And we'll get it brought in. So he says, yeah, I've got some of Quantum and Dark. How much are you thinking about buying?
It does depend on the price. Got about 400 caps currently. I have more Brotherhood script. I'm not sure if you accept that.
Well, we don't accept Brotherhood scripts down in the regular marketplace area, but personally, I am looking at opening up some dealings with the Brotherhood. I mean, they've been through here. They've used caps in the market area. They're talking with the city council about setting up an exchange, caps for script. And I, as a member of the council, I'm privy to that. I suppose you could call it insider trading, but Tang has no laws against that. So I'd be willing to take some script. Quantum, it usually runs about 50 caps. And currencies, there we go. Dark is 60 caps. Now, if you buy it in bulk, you would need to buy at least 10 of each, and that will get you a 10% discount. Not 10 of each. 10 Quantum will get you a 10% discount on the Quantum. 10 Dark will get you a 10% discount on the Dark.
Let's see. And add a character. Is Brotherhood script like 2 caps
Yes.
per script? Okay.
Yeah.
1500. Let's see. 10 Quantums would be
10 Quantums would be 500 caps. Or 250 script before the discount. Let me get the calculator out.
500 would be 10% of that would be
50. So 450.
450
Divided
or
by
900. Be 900 Brotherhood script. Yeah.
no.
No. The reverse of that. It'd be
225.
Half, so 225. Yeah. I'll take 10 Quantums.
Yeah, it says a new flavor, twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste.
Which one is that?
Quantum.
For Quantum?
For the Quantum, it's basically a U.S. military sponsorship. They got a isotope that they put into it.
Version.
Energy drink. So,
Immediately gain 5 AP. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't know
But
what we'll
it's
do
a
for
big-
Nuka Dark yet.
but its addictive qualities are also strong as well.
significantly higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't know if we work on any of that. With taking Tim's but we don't take them often. We might stem every once in a while, or
Well,
something.
stim packs don't have it. I think Quantum is the first Nuka one that's really going to be the potential of the addiction. So we will be starting to roll those for you if you drink Quantum too often, or whenever you drink Quantum, Eugene, you're going to have to.
I think it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we'll look at that. So if we get into, I was thinking about a character that has a. Yep.
All right.
And I'll just take 3 of the Nuka Dark.
3 Nuka Dark. Okay.
Yeah, so the
So-
240.
Ow.
Does that have any? Does it have the alcohol, or is it?
Well, that's going to be the alcoholic version. I don't have an official stats for it right now.
I don't.
Well,
I mean,
prelim based off of both of them. So
Say that again.
I threw up a preliminary if we have to make our own
Mm.
on the Discord chat.
Is that based off of like a combination of regular Nuka and an alcoholic
Rum,
beverage?
yes.
Okay.
It's specifically the items that are already built for cola and rum.
Okay. All right. I mean, that looks pretty good. I just want to double check. I think Settler's
I don't
Guide
know.
is the primary one that hasn't been done yet. So I want to look at
It
Settler's
might
Guide.
be in there, might be. Yeah.
Because they may do something. Because like that 5 AP was cherried. 2 AP. So yeah. Dark is like the next step from Quantum. So it may be something even more crazy.
I think it'd probably do some AP plus whatever the alcohol does.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
So that's a good
not so
combination
much
that
more.
Jack did there, but I think it needs to be a little bit more beneficial on the AP potentially. But we'll see.
Let's see.
That's a good
So
place
what
to
is
start
it?
from.
It's like a normal,
Charisma, increased difficulty, intelligence, plus addictive. Yeah.
All right. So I put the Quantum and the Dark over there in the chat for you there, Eugene. Go and add those. Just remember, probably don't use the Dark, at least not this session. I'll have something for it next session, whether it's official or house custom.
Okay.
But you're free to use the Quantum whenever you wish.
Okay. And then I'll ask about prices for regular Nuka Cola, Nuka Cherry, and I'll just it doesn't have to exist. I'm just gonna say like I heard a rumor of a Nuka Lime.
Yeah, Nuka Lime. Well, I'll be honest with you. I have some Nuka Lime, but I'm not selling it. I don't have enough of it to be willing to sell it yet.
Please let me know if you change your mind. I've been wanting to mix cherry and lime.
I'll keep you in mind. You'll be the first one I tell when, or if I can get in touch with you, you'll be the first one I tell.
That would be nasty.
Nuka Cola. I'll give you the not just the bulk discount, but the initial friends and good workers discount of 5%, and then if you buy in bulk, you'll get an additional 10%. So 15% off in a bulk purchase there from the 20 of its base cost. And then the Nuka Cherry, they cost 40, but I'll have to do the same deal on that. The bulk purchase is 10%. So, if you buy at least 10.
Okay.
So just to make sure I know, would say the lowest or the standard cola, is it like the Nuka Cola for 20?
Yeah, Nuka Cola is just the basic level, and it's 20 caps each.
Okay. About how many fruits blah are at Raven Watch?
How many what?
Fruits,
How many people?
Yeah, at the Brotherhood. How many Brotherhood troops or so?
Oh,
A
troops.
couple dozen troops. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple dozen at the most.
Okay. I guess. Yeah. How many would 20 Nuka-Colas cost me?
20 Nuka-Colas. So you'll get a 15% discount on that. So let's see here. 20 times 20 minus 15%. 340 caps.
Okay. What's the pre-war ratio? Is it like 2 for 1, 4 for 1?
Pre-war money?
Yeah.
Pre-war money is half a cap each.
Okay. I got a little bit of this pre-war money, and I got some caps and some script. Do you mind if I pay a little bit of each?
Well, let's finish your friend's transaction.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't really trying to step on what he was doing. I just was thinking about the guys back home.
That's fine. I got plenty of the Nuka-Cola. I will not sell out of it. So you'll.
Okay, that's basically, well, I didn't know how much you had. I wasn't really thinking.
So Eugene, there's the cola and there's the cherry. Are you wanting to go and purchase those? Do you have a running total of what you're gonna have to pay yet?
I do. I have not factored in discounts.
Okay.
Was the cherry just 10 or 15?
The cherry will just be 10% if you buy at least 10.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, so the quantum you bought 10, so it'd be 10 times 50 minus 10%. And then the dark you bought 3, so there's no discount there. The cola, that one can get up to 15% if you buy 10. If you buy less than 10, it's 5%. And then the cherry will be 10% if you buy 10.
Okay, so 15 would be 3. I think I'm doing my math in my head, so I hope this is right. I believe I'm gonna get 10 Nuka cherries, 20 Nuka Colas.
Okay. So, but you did 10 quantums as well?
Yes.
It's 10 plus. How many cherries?
10.
Minus 10%. All right, so for the quantum and cherries, both of them at 10 each, that's a 10% discount. That's going to cost you 810 caps. And then doing the 20 Nukas minus the 15% is 340. So total of 1,150 caps. If you divide that by 2, that's how much script it'll be.
Okay, so that'd be 500, 575, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 575.
Okay. Yeah. Hand in the money.
All right.
And that was for everything, right? Everything.
Yeah, 575 is for everything.
Okay.
He signals one of his people. They go out and they return sometime later with a couple of crates with all the Nuka-Cola that you're purchasing, and you stuff it into your bags. Slash 340, I think, was what yours is going to be. 20 times 20 minus 15%. Yeah, 340 caps. And he'll take whatever money you got. Just do the math to subtract
Okay.
correct
All right.
amount.
Sweet. Okay. Wait a minute. Mostly I'm gonna pay him in pre-war, but maybe 200 caps in pre-war, basically,
Yeah. And
and
then
then
another
a little script.
140 caps left.
Okay. 140. So
70
50.
script.
Thank you. Please need the 630 script.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. All right, and I will.
And then all the Nuka-Colas are there in the chat. Just drag them over to your inventory and put in a number that you purchased, or update it in your inventory if you've already got that type in your inventory.
Yeah. There we go.
I do have an extra Nuka Cherry record that doesn't have anything in it.
Okay.
I just don't know how to remove it.
The top right of your list, there's the like a sideways minus button. That's the edit list button. And that will, when you click that, it should give you minus buttons next to things.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're at just about 15 minutes left. So you guys can speak with Mr. Beaumont here. You can do a little bit more exploring the city, but we're not going to move on to the next scene today.
Not Eugene. Flash would ask if Mr. Beaumont knew any place where he could sell these Murloc eggs.
Yeah, there's a few places you can sell it. Any one of the food vendors probably would purchase it. And you'll actually get a really good price there because, like, as you know, Waco is the beverage city. So these are base prices. You're getting factory prices for beverages, but we don't make a lot of food here, so you'll get a better price on food sold here than you will at other places. Of course, don't go to Carbon and sell food because they make the food there. So yeah, any one of the merchants down there. However, I see you got a Mirelurk head there as well, right? That's a queen's head, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we had to smash one. That's where I got the eggs.
And depending on where that came from, and if it's where I think it is, you're going to want to go talk to Arturo down at Texas Big Guns. His friend was killed by a Mirelurk queen. And if he believes you, he's offering up a reward for the head of that queen.
Oh. Well. Who again?
Arturo at Texas Big Guns.
Oh, I think I saw that coming in.
Mm.
Yeah. I still got a few caps left. Maybe, well, if he's giving a reward. Well, let's go see if he's got some big guns. We can pick that up, later.
Yep.
Or, no,
Yep.
Yeah, that's. Chariot.
Also, I got some maintenance. If you want to handle that, some problems.
Okay. So we'll
With weapons
we'll
on
do
my
that in a little bit.
screen.
Do you guys want to check out any of the other locations here first? Any more questions for Mr. Beaumont? Anything like that? Or do you want to pick up this next session?
Just some minor maintenance things we can discuss after.
Oh, I guess I didn't get any information about Clement, so I didn't really think, I'll ask this guy right here if he knows anything about them.
Yeah, I don't really know anybody by that name. Though, check around town. I'm sure there's somebody that will know him. So, unfortunately, I don't know that. Anybody with that name?
Oh, okay.
Jack.
Man, this guy's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah, Jack does have a lead. Jack probably would you have discussed it with them on the way to Biomont's place?
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right.
You're all aware
I
of
guess
Jack's
I
lead
just
about the construction site.
Okay, never mind then. Then I wouldn't have said that then.
Okay.
I guess I should have asked that question. I guess I probably assumed Jack wouldn't have said anything while we were with some other person, but yeah.
No, it's fine. So you're aware of that. All right. Well, we'll go and wrap it up here then, and we'll get to maintenance stuff off stream for a few minutes. Our next session, I don't have the graphic for it today, but the next session is the 25th. Is everybody okay there?
Let me check. Yeah, as far as I know, that'd be fun.
Yeah, looks good to me.
That's good. All right. Jack?
Yeah, as far as I know, I should be okay.
All right. So we'll be back then, and next session we should be able to actually wrap up this module, get you guys to the conclusion of it, and then you can start picking up other quests as you wish. So until next time, we'll see everybody then. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See ya.